Well, Christmas 2017 has come and gone, just like it does every year. Doesn't it seem like it just goes by so much quicker the older we get? Not that I'm old, but anyway. Christmas is such a special time of year that we enjoy celebrating and love when the kids are here. We had such a fabulous Christmas this year, and we're so thankful and so blessed to have them in our lives and to be able to enjoy the Christmas together as a family. Now, on to New Year's. You know, in not only in the United States, but in all countries, everyone has a different New Year's tradition. Being where we are in the mountains, we have a certain tradition that we follow. Being mainly, like my life usually revolves around food. It seems like that for the New Year's, that's the big thing, or the food. Things that people eat, that they cook, that it means for a prosperous new year. We're going to show you a little bit of those recipes today. We won't go into the details because a lot of you will do these recipes a lot better than me because I'm not used to doing all of those. We'll look at them from different parts of the United States and, like I said, also different countries. You know, I think about living back in the Carolinas and for New Year's, one of the big things, and I know this happens all around, any place that has water, for New Year's Day, the New Year's plunge or the polar bear plunge or whatever you decide to call it where you're from is a huge deal. I never did that, probably never will, because I'm not a big cold fan unless I'm looking through my window seeing a beautiful snow outside, then I like it. Anyway, so many traditions for a new year. Once we close out 2017 and move on to 2018, I think we get a little bit of excitement inside on the things we want to do, whether it's a change, addition, whatever, new things coming about, their weddings, their babies being born, so many different things to think about. Today, I'm going to break tradition because my tradition is, or has been in the past, not to be traditional, as crazy as that sounds, because you know, I do love certain things traditional, but I'm going to give you a couple of recipes today. And this is just what I've decided on a whim to do for a New Year's Day brunch. Today we're going to be doing a quiche, and we're also going to be doing the coffee cake. Two of those things I want to say about that. The quiche, when I think of brunch in my mind, I think of, I need something that tastes like breakfast. So we're doing a simple sausage and cheese quiche. And you know, when you think of quiche, you can do anything in the world. You add your mushrooms, you add peppers, you add whatever. It really doesn't matter. But we're going to make that kind of the breakfast side of it. We're also going to do a coffee cake, and this is a cinnamon streusel cake. So that's going to be the sweetness, which will be the lunch part for our dessert. And maybe throw in a few berries just to make it look pretty. But that is what we're having this year for our New Year's Eve brunch. So stay tuned for those recipes. I want to share those with you as we share with our family and talk about a few traditions that you see along the way for New Year's Day. And once again, I am Tracy Fletcher McLaughlin, and you are watching Appalachian Living on the Farm. Tracy's Kitchen. We're making a Cinnamon Streusel Coffee Cake. One of my favorite things, and it's so easy and so moist and delicious. First thing we're going to do with this coffee cake is we're going to make the topping, the streusel topping. So we're going to combine, we're going to mix together with a whisk. We have 3 tablespoons of butter. We have a cup of sugar, just white granulated sugar. We also have a cup of flour, and we have 1.5 tablespoons of cinnamon. So we're going to whisk this together for our topping. When you get your topping, the streusel topping finished, it should have a nice powdery, I want to say moist powdery consistency, so that if you did push it together, it's going to stick. So for our filling, we're going to add a cup of packed dark brown sugar. We're going to add 1.5 tablespoons of cinnamon and 1.5 teaspoons of cocoa. Second layer or top layer is on the cake. Now it comes to our streusel topping, and I'm going to tell you, it's just dig in with your hands is the way I look at it. We can sprinkle this on with a spoon, which is great, and I would recommend that for the first little bit. But get in with your fingers, because I think it's much better when it's kind of clumpy on the top, and makes when it bakes, it just kind of leaves nice little, I don't know, I don't want to say bumps, but I guess that's what it is. Some kind of little humps on the top anyway, but it gives you a little more to bite into. So this is our topping. After this, we're going to put it in the oven on 350. We're going to bake this 55 to 60 minutes on 350. And cannot wait to dig into this monster. And it's so good looking. Today we are making a sausage and egg quiche. So the first thing we want to start with are our eggs. We need 5 large or extra large eggs. We need a pound of sausage, which we have previously cooked, and you can see chopped it up a little bit while it's frying on the stove. Also a pound of sharp cheddar, and I like finely shredded cheddar cheese. Tablespoon of salt and a tablespoon of pepper. 3/4 cup of milk, and also our pie shell that has been prepared. And I'm going to share a secret with you that I don't share with a ton of people, but I guess I am today. I love pies, I love quiches, I love anything with a pastry shell, with a pie shell. I am learning, and I'll leave it at that, how to make pie shells. So when I come up with the easiest best, great tasting pie shell. I'm going to share that with you, and as a matter of fact, I cannot wait to share that with you, because that is the thing that just holds me back from so many different things, because I love making and I love cooking, but I have not quite gotten the pie shell down yet. Another secret I want to give you, and this is just me, I love pink Himalayan sea salt, and you guys have seen me cook with that over and over. The reason being, and this is a personal thing, I love salt. So you use more salt to give you a salty flavor, which more is better for me in that respect, but just a little bit of different flavor. But the one big thing that I use that I would love to pass along to you is I use a tricolor peppercorn, and I fresh grind my pepper anytime that I use pepper. I really very rarely use black pepper. There's so many different flavors combined in the tricolor peppercorn that I love using it, and it really, you don't need as much of the peppercorn because it just has so much flavor going on. So a couple of secrets I shared with you today, but we're going to get started making our simple sausage and cheese quiche. Our beautiful sausage and cheese quiche is out of the oven. We're going to let this cool for about 45 minutes. 30 minutes if you need to eat it right away is plenty. The depth in that, oh, it's so good. We're going to cut that open in just a few minutes and see exactly what it looks like.
Voice Magazine for Women and Modern Day Appalachian Woman, magazines with a regional footprint. We are expanding and we are hiring. We are looking for energetic people who want to have a career in presenting a well-branded and respected product. Become a member of our team and a member of a growing successful company. Email your resume or video today.
Well, that's going to do it for us today. Simple quiche recipe, simple coffee cake recipe, lots of joy, lots of happiness. Christmas memories have been created, and we are so blessed and so thankful for that. But make sure you catch us next time. We got lots of recipes, we've got lots of crafts, tons of new things to be going on in the new year. Until then, I'm Tracy Fletcher McLaughlin with Appalachian Living on the Farm. Happy New Year. Have a safe and happy New Year, and God bless.